Hi guys, I'm back with another review for 5 fragrances that are very inexpensive and might surprise you. So I'm gonna go through my list here and move my little supplies over to the side. So the first one I wanted to start with is an imposter fragrance actually. And it is supposedly an imposter of the Be Delicious perfume by DKNY. And that's the little apple one. I'll try to include a picture, which I have owned in the past and don't currently have in my collection. So I can't really tell you the notes of this fragrance because it's an imposter perfume, but I can tell you it's only 97 cents. I spent 97 cents on this, and it is an aerosol can. It's just one, really more of like a sweet apple-y body spray vibe, kind of a big, but it's very nice, very refreshing, and having owned the actual Be Delicious DKNY fragrance, I do find the longevity on this to be about the same. So instead of spending $40 or such on a perfume that has very poor longevity, this is pretty good dupe. And I think the longevity is pretty similar, so I think a pretty good purchase. So 97 cents. This is the Be Delicious by DKNY Imposter fragrance. I believe it's called Head Turner. I got this from Walmart for 97 cents. I think they might have a bigger bottle for about $4, but not too shabby. Another one I have here, another cheapie, and this is Vanilla and Orange Blossom by La Maison de Aubusson. And I think this is a company in Palm Beach, but I did purchase this at a discount store. I didn't pay full price for this one and another one I'm gonna show you guys. So this is actually very interesting. It's a huge bottle. It's 3.4 fluid ounce. Oh, this orange blossom vanilla. I'll tell you the notes over here with my notes. So I got this for $9.99 at a discount store for its huge bottle, but they also do have a website with other fragrances available. This has orange blossom in the top note, mid note of whipped vanilla, and base notes of creamy sandalwood. So it's kind of a linear sort of vibe, but it's like a soapy, refreshing citrus, perfect for spring and summer. Huge bottle, glass bottle, great sprayer too. Oh, I just love how clean this smells. It reminds me a lot of Jo Malone's Orange Blossom. I will say the longevity on this, I probably only got about 2 hours. I did wear this on a very long day to Disney. I was sweating a lot, and it was like in the 90s. So I was impressed actually with the 2-hour wear, but it dried down to like that soapy sandalwood fragrance, so it didn't smell poorly. It just didn't have a lot of sillage and projection at that point. But for $9.99, excellent buy and a very beautiful fragrance as well. Now this next one is one of my favorite cheapies. This is by Body Fantasies. It's called Twilight Mist. And this has only been about $3 in my area. I think you can get a bigger bottle for maybe $6 or $7, but it's $3 in my area for the 3.2 fluid ounce. And this has notes of plum, coconut, mandarin orange, middle notes of violet, orchid, magnolia, and tuberose, and base notes of vanilla, musk, tonka bean, and sandalwood. And I'm gonna tell you guys, it smells so good. This is very beautiful to wear at night. It's very soothing, very calming, and kind of like mysterious. It has a lot going on for a tiny little body mist. This reminds me a lot of Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 59, which is like in a purpley bottle, except for this is much less expensive and a little more complex seeming to me. So it doesn't have great longevity. It's a body mist, but for $3, it can't be beat. Excellent buy. This next one is a fragrance I didn't know much about, but I saw it at a discount store and I had to pick it up. And this is Luxe by Jennifer Lopez. And this bottle is so adorable. This little like animal print here was so cute. So this I got for $9.99 at a discount store. And then it has notes of pineapple, raspberry, and bergamot. Mid notes of violet, ylang ylang, I can't say that word, orris, and damask rose. And base notes of amber, musk, and cedar. Now, I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't get any pineapple, raspberry, or bergamot really in this. I think this is one of those situations where orris, as being like a powdery, tending to smell like a powdery sort of fragrance, kind of overtakes this a little bit, but it does dry down to a beautiful amber. So great misting on this as well. It smells very high-end. It smells like a very high-end powdery fragrance. This is excellent longevity in the heat. And I mean in the heat. I wore this to work for a 14-hour shift, and in the middle of our shift, the AC went out, and it was like in the 80s inside the building. And I could still smell this going strong when I went home. So I consider that to be a huge win for $9.99. It also layers well with a lot of different body mists. If you want to see a layering video, I can show you that. But Pure Wonder from Bath & Body Works layers beautifully with this fragrance for $9. I feel like you can't beat it. It smells like it's $1 million. Excellent, beautiful fragrance. That's J Luxe by Jennifer Lopez. This next one really surprised me. This is from Bath & Body Works. It is the Brightest Bloom perfume. This is the travel one, so it goes handy in your purse or handy in your work bag. Now, I did get this on sale for $8.95, and then I got another one of it for $5 to give as a gift to someone when they had one of their specials. So if you don't know this about Bath & Body Works, you should not be paying full price. You should wait until they have their deals because they have excellent sales and a great rewards program. That's a little aside. But this is a beautiful fragrance also. This is kind of a simple floral. I believe this is said to be a dupe. And great mist on this too for a travel fragrance. I mean, come on. Said to be a dupe from Marc Jacobs Daisy Eau Fresh. I don't own that perfume, but I have smelled it. I don't have a whole lot of high-end or niche perfumes in my collection because I tend to be more of a budgety person. But I'll tell you the notes of this one. So the notes are Lily of the Valley, Jasmine Sandbach, I'm not sure, carnations, which I didn't know you could have carnations in a perfume, and fresh cedar wood. It's like a peppery, sweet floral. It has very good longevity. This is another one I've worn to work for 12 to 14 hours and could still smell it at the end of the shift. So I do think this is a beautiful addition to a spring and summer fragrance. It layers excellent with a lot of other Bath & Body Works fragrances too, so you can kind of add your own signature scent to it if you wanted. So that's another benefit to this one. But yeah, I was really surprised by this. I do think it probably smells a lot more expensive than some of their other perfumes that they have put out in the past. So that's my take on these 5 perfumes that really surprised me.